Alright, so we are back for another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and in today's video we are going to be going over the full details for the new LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, the new Band Unit Baby, and then the EZA for Physical Beerus. You know, kind of a weird choice in terms of an EZA. Definitely not my first pick for a Super Saiyan 4 Goku celebration, but I'll still take it. You know, a brief glance of his passive, he definitely looks very good, but we'll talk more on that in a minute. So I guess, yeah, just to start off with the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, shout out to, obviously, Minato for translating these, because I saw some of them earlier on one of the Dokkan wikis, but the translations were very rough, so I figured I could wait a little till actual good translations come out, and of course we got that now. So anyway, starting off with the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, his leader skill is GT Heroes or Full Power, category Ki plus 3, and then HP and attack and defense plus 170%, and then the additional 30% to stats goes to characters who belong in the Pure Saiyans or Hybrid Saiyans category. So definitely a very good leader skill. These two categories are crazy. And then the extra 30% to get the 200% buff is very good. You know, it's very broad, Pure Saiyans or Hybrid Saiyans. A lot of units on both these categories are going to be on these as well. So very good leader skill. His super attack effect on his 12 key is that he raises defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage, then greatly lowers attack. His 18 key super is he raises defense for 4 turns. So that's a 30% buff for 4 turns. And then causes mega colossal damage to enemy. Definitely, you know, very good super attack effects. Raising defense for multiple turns is pretty clutch. And then his passive is that he gets 3 key, attack and defense plus 150%. He gets an additional 1 key with every key sphere obtained. And then he gets an additional 70% attack when performing a super. And then he has a high chance to crit when it's an ultra super attack. And then after receiving or evading an attack, he gets 70% attack. And then within the same turn, and then 70% defense for 3 turns. So this is worded kind of weird, so that might be wrong. But I'm pretty sure you get 70% attack for 1 turn, and then 70% defense for 3 turns. So, definitely very good, but I don't know, this isn't worded weird, this is just kind of odd. Because then, why do you only get 70% attack? I don't know, anyway, right? You know, 70% attack for 1 turn, 70% defense for 3 turns, definitely very good. He reduces damage received by 20%, just flatline for free. And then he gets an additional 70% defense, and then another 20% damage reduction as the first attacker in a turn, which is very good because this guy definitely needed to be a good slot 1 option, so the extra damage reduction as the first attacker definitely, again, just works very well because it makes him a good slot 1 option. And then the standby requirement is that you can do it after receiving 5 or more attacks during battle. The effect is that you enter standby for 4 turns, increase the charge count by 2 for each int or rainbow key sphere obtained by all allies, and then you increase the charge count by 1 for every type key sphere obtained that's not an int key sphere. So very similar to how the Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta is with their standby. And then when you do use the standby, you do become Oob, which I think is really cool. I thought it was interesting they put Oob in there. Definitely a clever way to integrate him with the card. So he doesn't have a 12 or 18 key super attack effect, so he can't do any damage. And then his passive is that you can attack except for when the finish skill is activated. You get 300% defense, 10% damage reduction per key sphere obtained. You also get guaranteed guard with 3 or more type key spheres obtained for 1 turn from first appearance. You give all allies 3 key and 70% defense for 2 turns from first appearance. And then he randomly changes type key spheres int excluded to int key spheres. And then because, you know, all that wasn't enough, he nullifies all unarmed super attacks targeted at the character. So, dude, I mean, what is there to say? This guy's busted, right? Probably the best unit in the game. Just with utility, leader skill, everything, he's looking pretty crazy. So the first finish skill can be activated with a charge count of 29 or less. And then, you know, you exit the standby mode. You recover 30% HP and then get 3 key for 3 turns. Definitely very good. And then the other one is that you transform into Super Full Power Saiyan 4 Goku. So I'm just going to start calling this Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I don't know why this is called what it is. It always kind of confused me. But his link set really quick is Shocking Speed, GT, Tough as Nails, Fuse Fighter, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. GT and Tough as Nails, both very good. A lot of defense. Tough as Nails even gives you some damage reduction as well. So definitely very good. But then when you do exit standby, you go into Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. And then now it starts to get like really crazy. So obviously leader skill stays the same. His 12 key is that he raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to enemy, and greatly lowers attack. His 18 keys, he greatly raises defense for 1 turn, and then raises defense for 4 turns, and then does mega colossal damage. And then his passive is that he gets 77% HP recovered. Definitely very crazy, right? He gets guaranteed guard for 1 turn, and then performs a critical hit, just guaranteed for 3 turns from first appearance. He gets 7 key and attack and defense plus 200%. He gets an additional 2 key when collecting int and rainbow key spheres. He gets an additional 1 key when collecting type key spheres other than int. He gets an additional 150% attack when performing a super attack. and then he has a great chance to perform a critical hit when it's an ultra super attack, so a lot of crit. Definitely don't give this guy any crit in the hidden potential system. And then he gets an additional attack plus 59%, and then it performs a critical hit when ki is 24, so yeah, really don't give him any crit in the hidden potential system. And then he also gets 77% defense for 5 turns after receiving an attack. He reduces damage received by 25% just for free, and then he gets an additional 77% defense, and then another 25% damage reduction as the first attacker in a turn. Dude, this guy's busted. I mean, do I really have to elaborate? He's great. So his link set stays the same, except for I think Tough as Nails gets replaced with Sand Roar. So just overall, absolutely insane. I mean, I'll leave it at that because there's 2 other units I have to go over, and the video's, you know, starting to get kind of long, but still, just very good unit, right? So now the banner unit Baby, his leader skill is Revenge or Inhuman Deeds, category Ki +3, HP and attack and defense plus 130%. Super attack effect gets 50% defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage. His passive is that he gets 3 Ki, attack and defense plus 150%. He gets an additional attack and defense plus 100% when performing a super, and then another 100% defense, and attacks guaranteed to hit, and you're going to get a guaranteed crit, and you stun if there's a Pure Sands or Hybrid Sands category enemy. And then you get 3 Ki, 180% attack if there's a Pure Sands, and then same thing if there's a Hybrid Sands. So he looks alright. I mean, he looks decent, right? I think he'll be solid. I don't think he's going to be insane, just because there's no guard, damage reduction, or dodge, anything like that. But still, you know, he gets the 100% attack and defense here, the 50% here, 100% defense here. So he definitely looks very good, right? And he'll be doing a lot of damage as well with this buff activated. And then his link set is Metamorphosis, Coward, Big Bad Bosses, Thirst for Conquest, GT, Hatred of the Sands, Fierce Battle. Definitely a pretty solid link set. I mean, Hatred of the Sands isn't amazing, but Big Bad Bosses, Thirst for Conquest, you know, GT, definitely all very good links. Metamorphosis is pretty solid as well. You recover some HP and then get some attack and defense, so definitely pretty solid. And then his categories are Revenge, Diabolical Villains, Transformation Boost, Artificial Life Forms, Terrifying Conquerors, Target Goku, Space Traveling Warriors, and GT Bosses. So overall, again, a solid unit, right? He doesn't seem like insane, but I think he'll be pretty good. GT Heroes definitely needed a buff, so it'll take anything, right? This guy's pretty good on a lot of these teams, just because obviously these teams suck. But definitely overall, solid ban unit, right? And then moving on to the EZA for Physical Beerus. So his leader skill, obviously 170% to Exploding Rage or Realm of Gods. We kind of figured that's what it was going to be. His super attack effect, now he stacks attack, causes immense damage to enemy, and greatly lowers attack and defense. Unfortunately, they didn't add any defense here, but I guess still stacking attack is good, right? And then his passive is that he gets 50% attack and then 200% defense. He gets 150% attack when performing a super. He reduces damage received by 40% with 3 Ki Spheres obtained. He reduces damage received by another 30% before this character attacks when collecting 7 or more Ki Spheres. He gets 150% attack and defense within the same turn after receiving an attack, and then he randomly changes Ki Spheres of a certain type into Rainbow Ki Spheres, and he gets attacks effective against all types when there's a Realm of Gods category enemy. So overall, very good. A lot of damage reduction, obviously, very good. His damage is going to look pretty crazy with all these attack and defense buffs. You know, he's stacking attack as well, so overall, he definitely looks crazy. I just think this was kind of a random pick, right? I don't know, maybe Dokkan is starting to test the waters with their EZAs they could just kind of throw out there randomly, because, you know, we had Go Bros, now we have Beerus EZAing for Super Saiyan 4 Goku celebration, so definitely kind of random, but they're making these EZAs good, so I'm not really complaining, right? But yeah, I guess that has been the video. Let me know what you guys are thinking of all of these units down in the comments. Let me know how many stones you got for Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and if you're on Global, let me know how many stones you got for Anniversary. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.